Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm Argent Leo and today we're playing Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4. So guys, I've recently noticed that my settings are not right. So we're gonna fix that today. Today the stream is actually about getting the settings right in the first part of the stream, and then later on we're gonna test it in solos games. So without any further ado, let's hop into creative. Oh, my game decided to exit me. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. So guys, as always, we are live, so do say hi. I'm quickly going to test the text to speech, make sure everything is working. I'm going to test it in this format because that's actually where we're going to be playing. So all right, it's hooked up there. See how the feed's doing. The text to speech, make sure. Okay, that's just my that is just my stream monitor. Sorry, I was looking for words there. I was hunting, like when you're fixing a vehicle and it's kind of like, you know, not sounding right, then you say it's like hunting for revs, like when you're listening to the idle and it's, you know, I always said idle by ear and I don't think that was a very good idea. But anyway, enough about cars. Let's quickly test the stream. Please say hello, like, and subscribe. So I used to put like the heavy dash in it, but I noticed that text to speech didn't read it actually. So let's test it out.
Hash Shorts with Argentlio. Said please say hello, like and subscribe.
Let's see what it sounds like on the stream.
Hash Shorts with Argentlio. Said please say hello, like and subscribe.
Let's see what it sounds like on the. Okay guys, so we are linked and I didn't hear any duplications. So I know, and you guys don't even tell me that that the voice is duplicating or something like that. You guys should tell me when something is wrong. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I was watching the stream like after I streamed yesterday, and I noticed that there was some duplications, and I think I figured out exactly why it's doing that, and we're gonna stop doing it from now on. But yeah, that's an ongoing investigation. So, okay, I do know that my health bar on this format is a little bit high. So guys, I am streaming on an extremely, my computer is like 6 years old, and that's like ancient in computer years. So, that's loud. That's very loud, and okay, it is docking. Okay, I can see it's docking. Not docking on my side though. Oh, dum-dum. I need to start the game. So okay, we're gonna test some settings because I realized that my settings are actually really old, and there's been some changes, and I didn't play for a month, and in that month a lot changed. You guys got a free car, and then there were a few updates that I noticed. I noticed that the quick weapon was updated and stuff like that. So those settings are actually affecting mine. So I did do a few changes yesterday off air, and I'll show you guys the huge difference that it actually did, or it actually achieved, which was actually like quite an eye-opener for me. Okay, I just want to set up the stuff like that. In this season, it looks like that's extreme. Dude, I just thought my things were gonna stay there. So guys, this is the setup I'm using. So this is exponential. And this is me using my Under controller setting. I just got to sync my... Okay, let's do just a normal syncing session. Okay, I don't know. Everything is like really janky. Oh no! Is it the weekend? Oh, come on. Oh no, everyone's online again. It's the weekend jankiness setting. Okay. Is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. So my monitor is also quite high. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Let's test it again. Okay. So guys, I don't have the bestest internet in the world. So okay, I think I had my monitor set on like the maximum 720p. Yeah. Okay. Guys, that's my maximum. Don't mock me. Someday I may have like really good internet. We'll see how things go. Okay, I think I'm synced. My brain is synced. It's actually also working a little better. So guys, this is... Okay, that's the under controller. So this is the under controller setting. So if that doesn't pop up, it allows me to actually like edit like really quickly. And strangely enough, like, let's do that. It's not doing it now, but last night it was actually allowing me to like edit really fast. I think it's a ping issue, guys. I think it's actually it's more ping issue, but anyway, I still do need to do this. Let's put that away. Grab some more building material. So I'm going to try and do this on my own first, and if not, then we're going to look and maybe get some help from ChatGPT or from Copilot. You guys know those AIs that think they know what they doing. Give you an ego stroke. They stroke your ego. Okay, so volumes. Okay, let's go through the menus. Graphics. My graphics. Guys, I play on PS4. So, well, if this works, then yeah. It's good. Volume. I never ever messed around with this. Fortnite generally doesn't have copyright music in it. Oh, I got licensed audio muted. But I still get sometimes copyrighted stuff. So note to YouTube, maybe I must always start here to show that my licensed audio thing is muted. So if it does happen, it's an accident. I should actually do that. Maybe just have it on screen so I can reference back to it if there is a problem. Okay, so this is text chat. I suppose at some point they're gonna have text mature language feature of text reporting. Open mic. Holy. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to move from Brazil today. So guys, I know that Middle East is like lower, but Middle East gives me hit markers. Europe is always matchmaking me with extremely crazy good players, but we're gonna have to play on that today. Brazil gives me the most balanced experience. But okay, today, like once we hit over 200, then I'm probably gonna get kicked out of lobbies. But yeah, weekends, I'm actually used to it on weekends. I used to actually stream on at 30 frames per second on weekends, but we're stabilizing. I've managed to stabilize the stream, so we might get a little bit of pixelization. I need to actually change this. Why is it United Kingdom? Okay. Go with the Queen's English. And toggle and sprint on hurdle activation. Press jump. Yeah. Hold jump to me. Hold jump to mental. Hurdle. What's the difference? Because you can only jump over one object at a time. Control R, you play mentals and grabs onto ledges. Hold forward, a jump. Oh, so if I press, it's already triggering. You know, what you pressed it, you're gonna do it. And then if I change my mind, I can always just let go of the hold button and he will fall to his doom. Okay, whatever. I'm used to holding the button down. I suppose it gives you, it's anticipated, like if you hold the button down. Good for controller. I don't think it's so intuitive on keyboard. I think keyboard players would actually switch that thing off. But anyway, I'm very disconnected with when I play on the keyboard. It's not as intuitive as I'm used to, like with the controller. You know, it pushes in this direction, goes in that direction. Okay, auto pick up weapons on swap reference item slots. Now mine's are pretty okay. Besides, it doesn't really matter because the weapons do change in the game. So mine is set like how it would. It doesn't matter, guys. they put so many. There's so many weapons. Like this week, there were so many weapons in the game. Wow. Good luck. They might as well take that out. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, and I don't think it really matters because there's those modes where you got the medallions. I think the medallions are now back in. It seemed like the medallions were back yesterday when I was playing solos. Normal battle royale solos, and then there's those 4 modes that I never used to try them out, but I've been playing with other players and I decided, okay, now let me try those modes out. And yeah, once you play all of those modes, then it really doesn't matter. Oh dear, I'm being timed out on that game. Okay, I gave myself 10 minutes and yeah, I went out over then. But anyway, let's go through this. Contextual tips on turbo delete creative. I don't really go in there. Minimum field of view, that I don't see why I need to go with that. I don't. I don't even know what that means. Where was I? Okay. In editing. Extra game options, tutorials. Replays. Okay, I put them off. Because I play on console, I switch them off. So it doesn't really matter to me. Besides, if you win a game, you're gonna win like many games afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. Besides the stream, so it's recording anyway. Except last night. Last night I wasn't. When I was testing out the settings, and then actually realized that, you know what, I haven't done it in a while, and exponential seems smooth. And I found that a bit odd. Then I busted up my old settings anyway, so I need to do this again. I don't understand gyro options. I'm reading that description and how. Okay, you know what? Like I'm trying to think, like, even if you are using like those one of those headphones, you know, those virtual reality headphones, how that would actually work. But I suppose it just gives you more option. It includes everything, like future proofing. Like if spacemen want to play the game. I really need to get, I think my next upgrade I will be able to play Fortnite on my next upgrade, so I suppose I will do a PC setup and maybe like stream a PC setup every now and then. Probably will get good at it. Actually, if you like practice in creative like for 10 minutes every session, you kind of like, you know, practice things that you're not going to use in every game, which is pretty good because it builds up your muscle memory and it does improve your gameplay on the general. But yeah, you can't be in lobbies where players are better than you like all the time. You know, it's got to be like progressive, because then you just don't learn anything. Like on solos, you tend to get pummeled a little bit, and then you get into easy lobbies, and then you get into harder lobbies, and you get into easier lobbies. Generally, my first couple of lobbies are usually easy. I think last week we were getting like, I don't think matchmaking was working properly last week. They were recalibrating something, because the bots alone were insanely good. But then I was playing on a Middle East server. I suppose Middle East players are really good. Middle East players are extremely good. Okay, let's get into so we're on the controller. So input, inverted controller definitely. Auto run on. Build immediately, build a pro, edit on hold time. I can't adjust then. I would make it 0. Simple edit on hold time. Simple edit on hold time. I want to make it 0. If I can. Okay. Yeah. Simple edit must be disabled. What? Oh, I can't make it 0. Slide all time. Reset camera action. Okay, I've never messed with that. Never messed with that. Vibration feature, I've always put it off. Quick weapon, custom only. So guys, I did experiment with quick weapon, and it is better. It is better. If you were to start playing Fortnite, like, you know, you're a new player, a controller player, and you've never played Fortnite before and you're new to it, I would recommend you actually start playing the game on quick weapon. You will thank me in the future. But yeah, I'm used to scrolling through my weapons. It feels more intuitive to me. But if I were to start playing Fortnite all over again one day, like, I hit my head really hard and I forgot everything over the last couple of years since the game was launched till now. 7 years later, 6 years later, 5.5 years later, I would start with quick weapon. Note to future life. Show diamond delay. How long the quick weapon? Okay, I know what that is. So diamond delay would be like when you press your bumpers, and it gives you your choice wheel, and your choice wheel is actually set to the different weapons that you're going to choose. It sounds like a lot. It is a lot when you consider the amount of finger movements in order to actually equip that. But guys, the latency 0, and you may think it's like a sort of it's like a fake emotion, like a placebo. That was the word I'm looking for. Cypher uses that a lot, like a placebo, but it's not. It like if you time the difference, like guys, when you're playing games, you can move your fingers like extremely quickly, and if you knew and you are doing when you're playing, I suppose when you're new, scrolling through your weapons and using the quick weapon feature may seem like it's more movements, which it is, but the delay on the screen is less. Just trust me on it. Okay, so I play with okay, let's scroll down. Why is this advanced options enable? I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, I wasn't going to change that. I think my build mode multiplier, I can adjust it. I'm gonna leave it on 1.4 for now. Look sensitivity, I'm going to leave that for now. So this is what I want to actually adjust, but I want to change that from exponential back to linear. This is where we're at. So evidently your horizontal vert and your vertical line, your horizontal line needs to move slightly faster than your vertical line. You can't have it the other way around because then it's going to cause problems. So this is how I set it up. Evidently, according to ChatGTP, this is like the fastest an untrained human eye could be able to anticipate. Obviously there are people that can move quicker. Instant boost on, I don't think you get instant boost on exponential, obviously not, because exponential ramps up slower. ADS 100%, hopefully I get enough time. Evidently dead zone should be around 8%. Don't have a foot controller yet, and if I did have a foot controller, it would be a screen changer. It would be a scene changer. That would be cool. I would love to have that. I tried putting using two keyboards, having one keyboard on the floor, but yeah, that doesn't work. It's okay if you need a foot controller on, like, maybe like a quick weapon swap or something like that. You could have a keyboard on the floor. But okay, let's not get extreme. Let's not sound like extreme sweats. Okay, so here we are. Evidently 810 is good. Don't think that's a good sign. Okay. So this is supposed to be a wall effects controllers. So these are all. This is a All Effects controller, right? So. Oh, these are when you pump the buttons. How far out it needs to be released to stop the action. Let's do like that. We know everything was at 25%. Let's try that. I'm applying. Save. In the game. It feels good. Maybe a bit over on the boost. Get that you gotta look away when you do that, and I hate that. I don't see why I need to look away. But okay, I suppose when I want to do that, like in a frontward. So if I use the other button, then I can do something like this. Because I'm just getting used to it. I don't know, like, it seems a bit janky, not as like controlled as exponential. Like it just whoops. I think this is a little bit too quick. Because you do want to be able to track somebody, like you want to be able to. Oh, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Like if someone jumps over. Okay, it can. Okay, someone jumps towards you. I don't know. I think I need to. I think we'll have to play a game with the settings like this, and see. This like. There's no stick drift, guys. Amazing, man. There is zero stick drift, guys. Zero stick. I'm amazed. I'm shocked, guys. This is holy. Like I already saw a difference. Like if you buy a branded PS4 controller and you go to that menu, you already got stick drift out of the box. Guys, I'm tearing. I'm literally tearing. If you guys, you can't see it from the screen, but I'm literally tearing. This is like so like funny, amazingly shocking to me that the controller has got zero stick drift, and it's not an expensive controller. This controller is like a quarter of what you'd pay the price of a new PS4 controller. This is like, okay, I'd say like a third to half the price, depending on where you buy it from. But obviously a quarter of the price of a PS5 controller, and I think they're supposed to be compatible. All buttons are the same. I don't know if this is compatible to PS5. I doubt it. You know what, I'm gonna stop talking now. It's just it's all effects controller and it's got zero. Oh, okay, I'm getting it. Okay. I think one more session and then we'll play a game. Oh, okay. Alright. Guys, I save extremely high sensitivity, and the sensitivity like changed Like I was away for a month, and I keep on saying that, but I was away for a month and a lot has changed. And yeah. Oh wow. Okay, I do get that. I think if I have a bad night, if I don't sleep right and I decide to play Fortnite, it does have a slight over twist. Like oversteer. But not if I don't. So I think it's the way my thumb is actually hitting the controller. Obviously controllers are definitely not the same size. So if you're buying something that is not a PS4 controller or a PS5 controller, this size, even the size of a PS5 controller and the size of a PS4 controller, if you're playing Fortnite on PS5 and then you go and play Fortnite for some reason on PS4, obviously the size of the controllers are going to affect your gameplay until you sync with it. And it's going to be even a little bit worse. No one does this anymore, but I think we've evolved to a point where racing up, maybe in OG it might still work because the movement is different, but the way the characters move now, building a tower above the player, like it doesn't matter. Especially if there are hammers in the game. I can put 3 more. Let's get 3 more. Use some fizz. That would be like, that would have to eliminate somebody. I think that would be like a maximum effort elimination. So I suppose it's good like to get used to the movement with the fizz. Oh, I need to get some folding material. Does it cancel? I got it. Okay, you got to double press the sprint button and then slide. Okay, and then you'd slide. All right, just remember that. And not rant when I forget and try and do it in the game. Leave my ping. It's my ping. Okay, I'm actually getting better at this as I practice a little bit more. But yeah, it's a different story in game when so much movement around, you're under pressure. But yeah, Fortnite's a very stressful game. But I suppose I do need to learn calm down also. Like it doesn't matter to me whether I win or I lose. I just want to win sometimes. No? And have my console at least performing the best that it can, so that I don't stay in nonsense, in rubbish lobbies all the time. Let's do one more and then we'll play some games. I don't know why I'm not landing on the shorts list every time. But we'll see. We'll try it out for a week. Yeah, I'm thinking like, people copy one another, so maybe the hashtags or whatever are like being used too much, overdone and stuff and whatever. So guys, I basically play games and chat with people. That's what I do on the channel. I've got time to do it, and yeah, instead of being on my own, I'd rather talk to some people innocently and play games. Yeah, that's all that's my thing. That's what I'm about. I don't play competitively. You guys can see that I play incognito mode. So that avoids stream sniping, or it's supposed to. Although when I was doing that challenge, I don't know, people got software, People do funny stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm not into all of those. I was gonna try I was gonna play Roblox, and I decided, what? There's like too much exposure with Roblox right now, and yeah, actually bad for the platforms, because now you got all these people that's doing funny claims. So I don't know, I try and stay away from that stuff. But yeah, I suppose when you like ISO host, and when you're dealing with the public on a regular basis, yes, there are certain rules that you got to follow in order to avoid issues. Like, that's what companies don't want. Companies don't want bad publicity, and people want to talk about a situation to fix it, not just create a hype and have a situation blow out of proportion, and you have one side of people screaming bloody murder without a remedy, like just bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody murder, blood. Like I got text to speech. Like when somebody trolls you and just presses a whole lot of X and Y's on the screen without any context. That's what companies don't want, because believe it or not, in my professional experience, attention seekers will link onto that and just complete and repeat that constantly without a solution, without coming to an end, without any goal, basically. Just attention seeking. Basically just to seek attention. Just to be heard, just to be seen, And yeah. That's what companies don't want. So I will expect, like, if that is the case in a certain category and you fall in a certain category, then that's what you can expect. So we'll see. I'm going to keep my thumbnails and stuff and what I'm doing, like, for the next week before I try changing it, because yeah, it is what it is. But guys, like I always say, we are live and you are welcome to say hi. I'm not going to be playing like any duos for a little bit, because I'm just testing out the various game modes to see what I like and what I want to be playing, instead of like linking my lobbies with people and then I find that I don't like the game, because I'm streaming it. I should like it. My channel. There wasn't a bit of selfishness about my channel, I would like stop streaming if I've got no views. And all I do is, if I don't have views, I just don't publish that video. I just private that video, put it on a private list as a historical event, and one day I'll probably delete it. We'll see. Actually, I do have the time, and I do plan on streaming like for the next year, like what I'm doing, playing games, trying to get better at games. And yeah, not to say that all the streams are going to stay private, be public. Because yeah, if they're rubbish, they're rubbish. And when I eat something that's good, then that will be like what I want people to know me for. But right now I am learning. And yeah. I do have like in my country we do have like bad internet. And unfortunately like normal streaming, like I'm getting buffering on 1080p 30 frames per second, guys. I mean, that is ridiculous. And believe it or not, 720 frames at 60 frames per second on a format that is like widely visible, like people can actually, like people in Scotland can actually watch a video that I'm producing in South Africa, which is like crazy distance away. We do get away with Twitch because Twitch basically has got a lot of local servers for some reason. Although there's lots of controversy around like Twitch and stuff right now. But I don't know, you create your audience and then you talk to your audience or whatever, like-minded people, like hang out together. Like I look at like social media as like a park or a bazaar where you can buy things and talk to people and meet new people and stuff like that. Obviously I have like decent intentions doing it. But I think you can see crazy people. Like I was saying, I worked in the public, and yeah, you can actually tell by looking at a person. Like if you meet somebody, like, you know, that's the kind of person that you want to hang out. Is what it is. Everybody is not everybody else's cup of tea. And I can talk like this because if the stream is bad, I just unlist it or delete it. So yeah. Don't be shy to meet new people. You could learn something. If you don't, then you're not open to learning things. But yeah, I'm not sure of what is going on with stream, but yeah, we'll find out over a couple of streams. Yeah, I did make some changes, so I suppose also like if you change your layout in your lobby, well, it is kind of like a lobby, on your home pages, then it does affect your content distribution for a while. I think that is what it is, because I did do some changes on my home page. I suppose it's recalculating, and I suppose because there are so many other people on, and because I got so many videos, I suppose they want to make sure that it's safe. There's lots of okay, and there was a change in the terms of use and stuff. With the new laws that came on, evidently teenagers won't be allowed to be on the internet anymore. I don't know if that's gonna, like, if it's maybe just gonna put like a kink in the distribution process, whatever. But the reason why teenagers are targeted is because companies want to get into good books, into people using their products and their name before they actually start working and stuff like that. So there will be more dedicated consumers to those companies in the future. That's how advertising works. You don't get anything for nothing. It is what it is. Okay guys, let's play a game. Like I always say, we are live, so do consider saying hi. So I've been live now for the past hour and I've got no viewers as yet. Okay. Okay, Okay, let's go back to the lobby. And then we'll play a solos game and test the settings. Just thinking now, it could also be like there's lots of like political issues and stuff going on right now. But I won't know like for the next week or something how that affects the channel. So okay guys, let's hop into a game. And so generally, like on weekends, I suppose also yesterday could have been because there's a lot of big streamers that are streaming. So yeah, I forgot about that. It's the start of the weekend, but I'm going to try promoting the stream on Facebook. So I gave up on like trying to actually stream on Facebook because for some reason they don't want to give me the option to stream on Facebook. Rock really looks different, but looks good, but different compared to like I'm thinking that he looks more approachable now that he's got less muscle. I wouldn't say scary, but I mean, like you wouldn't want to mess with the person that is built like that. That was built like that. Like I feel that he would like people would notice him, but less would actually approach him. But now I think more people will approach him. What is going on with? So guys, we're going to continue with the game in a second. Let's promote on Facebook and see. Like right now, I've got 0 viewers right now. So let's promote it and see. Which is odd because I should be on the shorts list and I'm not. I can already see 2 stalkers there. let's not die right now. Let's go hide somewhere. Instant death. I think she'll be okay, yeah, for a second. So let's try promoting it. We'll just put something simple like Fortnite live. Right now. Say hi. And then maybe something like hashtag trend basing every weekend. Every day, training every day. Okay, so we can post that. It will show in groups. Now, actually, I'm not going to share with the first groups because I think I did share something with him yesterday. Share with the next group. That way we respect the groups and not overwhelm them. And let's see. But I gave up on Facebook. I basically just use them for advertising. Because I actually want to stream on Facebook. I don't want to post stuff. I'd rather like stream like I am doing now. You know, because I'm going to play the game anyway, and I like talking to people. I mean, play the game and talk to people. This is really, it's increased magazine. It's really smooth. Really sensitive though, but really smooth as well. Oh, I cut this. Excuse me. Dead. Oh, you die. I'm busy. Oh, that's a bot, no. That bot killed another bot there, and now that bot is all by himself. Oh, this. The queen. Oh man. So some of these items that they put in the game, like some of them are for really skilled players, or you know, if you're new to the game, then using those items, or if your game is slow, then using those items will actually just get you eliminated. We'll go back. GG's, man. Not the best of players. Good strike. Me too. God. Oh dear. Okay, hopefully there is build in here. So while we I figure we go and experiment. We find out where the medallions are back in the game. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mama? I'm gonna die. Mama, if you stop killing me for just a second. Okay, no, the medallions are not back. But okay. Good to know. And going that way. Yeah, no hits whatsoever like on this live stream. Okay. Interesting. I may make a shorts like telling you guys. I don't know yet, guys. I'm gonna try it out for a weekend. Maybe there's just too many people streaming video games or whatnot. I don't know. But yeah, the rules of streaming have changed, so there's like lots of things that companies don't want to get involved in. I don't think that looks like quite a fight. I think I want to get into that like so early in the game. Oh, I need, oh, that. I can see what's going on there. Really good players in the last couple of months. But yeah, I think after this, like, we'll stream like for about 2 hours. I think the settings are fine. I should play with these settings for a little while. We'll see how the stream does in an hour, because I also want to play some Warframe. We'll play Warframe on the other channel. Like, I think we're pretty into the stream, so I can actually say that. But there's a lot of videos of like with the Roblox incident and stuff like that. I'm not going to mention like exactly what it is, because obviously you guys know what it is. And yeah, what it entails and stuff. So I suppose the streams have been actually muted because of potentials, and companies don't want to get involved in that. And yeah, if you want to blame anybody, you can blame the people that actually do those sort of things. And yeah, I don't know, we're living in a sick world.
Lauren Woolridge said hi.
Hey Gabe, what's up, man? I fixed my settings, or I'm busy testing out new settings. But yeah, my stream is pretty dead, and I've been commenting about that as well. I don't know. I seem not to be landing on the shorts feed since yesterday. I don't know what's up with that. Because actually Thursday was quite good. Thursday I think I got about 200 hits. Really odd. But anyway, sorting out my settings. Now I'm testing them. Let me show you. So that's the movement I'm getting now. Still getting used to it, a little bit higher sensitivity, but I figured that because so much has changed, I didn't play like for a month, and then a lot of things changed. So I suppose my settings needed to be updated.
Lauren Woolridge
So I did that.
said I saw 2 of your shorts yesterday.
Oh yeah, the new ones. No, I meant the live stream. Yeah, those ones came out pretty nice. I'm not using CapCut anymore. CapCut's got too much stuff in their terms and conditions. I really don't want to get involved in that. So I don't do the CapCut ones anymore. Have you seen my CapCut videos? But they more on the other channel. Oh yes, the ones that did pretty well, the ones that got like 15 to 20,000 views, those are on the other channel. But those are good. But they made differently.
Lauren Woolridge said I don't think I can't remember.
That's pretty cool. Okay. think he's here. Anybody home? Oh no. We're probably gonna have it like a third person come and kill us both. No, but you're probably right. I'm probably just overreacting. Something that isn't there.
Lauren Woolridge said you're the one streamer that I can watch nowadays.
Why are the others just too much? Yeah, there's lots of drama, eh? People are extremely competitive. Where'd he land? Gonna steal his car. Nice wheels, man. Oh, he doesn't like it. Gotta walk now.
Lauren Woolridge said because you actually listen to me and you interact with your viewers.
Well, I try. Is it the same guy? I think it's the same guy, no? It's the same guy. I got him there. Yeah, I see the other guys even like they used to have their text and stuff on screen and they've taken it off. And yeah, it's true what you say. I think maybe they're too big. Because it will be like difficult if you've got like a lot of text. But that's also why I put the text to speech. Just makes things easier. Like before I added it was tough to keep track. Man!
Lauren Woolridge said also funny.
Well, I've never been like like in, you know, a ego type of person. Like, I don't mind laughing at myself. But not everybody's like that. No, I wasn't even there. Nah, that was too easy. I gave that game away. Oh well. But the settings are awesome. Settings are working nicely. I was actually supposed to go grocery shopping today, and then I am not in the mood. I think I'll go next week sometime. So I was actually experimenting with this title, like to keep the title as Noob Vibes and then just change, you know, certain things, but it doesn't seem like it'll work. Worked for a while.
Lauren Woolridge said, nice man, smiling face with open mouth.
Yeah, I need to go and buy fish fingers.
Lauren Woolridge said, red heart, red heart, red heart.
You know, it's really questionable what kind of fish they put in fish fingers. Because if they put squid inside fish fingers, you wouldn't know. Nothing wrong with it, like squid. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish is squid. Like, for real?
Lauren Woolridge said they don't put any fish in fish fingers.
What do you mean? What did I put in fish fingers then? Come on! I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, like I was saying, the players are like insane. Fortnite players are crazy good. I don't know why the shotgun took so long to load.
Lauren Woolridge said, yoilet babies.
Violet baby. There's fish in fish fingers. But I suppose like you wouldn't be able to tell what type of fish. I suppose they put all types of fish Maybe there's a specific kind of fish that has got like similar flavor, and then they'll just put it in. Definitely not sardines, because sardines got a certain texture. Some of it could be hake. Definitely not tuna. Tuna's also got a certain texture that fish fingers don't have. And tuna's actually canned raw and then cooked in the can in most cases. Really interesting how they do it. I suppose they do it in the most cost-effective way. Wonder whatever happened to
Lauren
chicken
Woolrich
fingers.
Said I cook my food in toilet paper and toilet water.
Come on, guy. Oh, I haven't had tuna in a while. I got like a couple of cans of tuna. Maybe I should have tuna today. Oh, nice hammer. Hammer time. And that thing. Okay, let's take that thing also. Don't want to be late for the fight. Oh dear. Okay, I gotta hold down the button. Maybe that's why I died last time. No, but I was sweet. Oh dear. Nuts. I'm probably in a lobby full of streamers.
Lauren Woolrich said with a side of mashed toilet paper.
Dude. Probably. I doubt that person won the previous game. But Fortnite's really become like a tennis match. Millennial! So this FNS pickaxe, It's 1,200 V-Bucks. I wouldn't want to buy a thing like that if I didn't earn it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I take it for free, but I mean, like, how can I spend 1,200 V-Bucks on that? That's more than the Battle Pass. Actually, a lot of the stuff, they make it like feel like it's not worth it if it costs more than the Battle Pass. Okay, now there's instantaneous death. Okay, that guy is not a bot. Would do a thing like that. Argent Leo would do a thing like that. No one in their right mind would attack me while I got my guns already.
Lauren Woolridge said, "What's your religion?"
What is my... Oh. I'm Hindustani. No, I'm... Yeah, you can say so. But my dad was more Christian. Or my dad followed more Christianity. I wouldn't say I'm very religious, but I suppose you can say that's my culture. I don't like to talk too much about religion, but lots of people like use it like in a negative way. You know?
Lauren Woolridge said, "What's that?"
Well, I suppose my dad's my dad's grandparents came from India, I suppose, to South Africa. So your culture and your religion can be different because, I mean, if you brought up like in, like, with, depending on where your parents grew up, then that would be your culture. Because you would then be raised in more of the way they got raised. And religion is what you choose to worship, or how you choose to live. But yeah, people are not really religious anymore. And then your values would probably align to the religion that you follow and how your parents were raised.
Lauren Woolridge said, "I'm Christian."
And your culture, your cultural background? Like, where did your parents' originally come from? I would say like your culture would be more like your ethnic background would affect that mostly. Am I complicating our discussion? Because yeah, it's like your beliefs and cultural
Lauren
background.
Woolridge said USA.
So your parents are originally from
Lauren Woolridge
America.
said African American.
So okay then you would be like thoroughly like in a Christian society. I wouldn't know like also like where you were originally from. Like I'm in South Africa, depending on how the people are brought up this side. Like in an Indian community or an African community or a Caucasian community. I don't know, I just stream and talk.
Lauren Woolridge said my ancestors are from the Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. So no one is
Lauren Woolridge
truly from where they
said my dad is also a pastor.
Oh dear. Okay, so you are really very religious. You have to be very religious then, or you'd get into trouble. So does he have his own church, or does he pastor in like what do they call those things? You know, or is he like in a group of? Is he a professional pastor, or does he just fill in for the pastor sometimes? Because people do that as well. Ordained priests. But yeah, I really don't know about that. I used to just go to church. And then when I started working, then not so much.
Lauren Woolridge said don't know.
Okay, then doesn't sound like he's like really pushing you to do it. Maybe when you get old, they'll ask you if you wanted to do something like that.
Lauren Woolridge said what is it like in South Africa?
Well, really confusing right now. Because we're having like huge job crisis. We've got people in charge that want to be in charge of everything. And we've got companies like I can understand why companies want to hire like who they want to hire, because you've got like a certain quota of how many people you need to have in your company, depending on like the people in the population, like, you know, the percentage. So depending on like your background, and like at the end of the day, when you start a company, you're taking the entire risk, you know. And when it comes to credit and things like that, you only got one shot at it. Once you mess up your credibility with regards to credit, like as a business owner, you're stuffed, you know. There's no way you're going to be able to create another company because no one's going to back you. That's actually a reason why lots of people don't go into business. So what's happening right now is huge companies are being given quotas. And from my personal working background, right? I've like had a job where I used to train people. Like I trained 2 people that did the exact same job I was filling in for, and I never got the job, you know, and they got more salary and stuff because of their ethnic background. And I took it this way, like everyone's applying for the job and stuff like that, and I mean, I can't hold this person like responsible for wanting the job and for another person making the decision that that person should get the job that I've been doing for the past 3 years and training 3 other people to do it while still maintaining a good relationship with those people in the work environment, and also trying to like get other people in their environment not to be angry with these people for getting the job over me, although those people wanted me to get the job. You with me so far, Gabe? I'm talking a lot, but are you with me so far? You understand me so far? I'm still gonna explain more, but I just want to give you like the background as to the complexity of what is going on in our country. Chase Gabe away. But yeah, it is like it's complicated.
Lauren Woolridge said, yes, I am.
Okay, so great stuff. So I've trained these people and they got the job because of their ethnic background, right? I didn't get the job. Although I'm also not I also don't fall in that category that should not qualify for the job, right? So I've trained the people. Not my decision. I've told my colleagues that were upset with me not getting the job. And I just told them, look, it's not my decision. At the end of the day, I've got a job. I'm happy, you know. And yeah, kept good relationships with everybody. But in both instances, those people didn't stay in those positions, you know. And then eventually someone else got it as well, and you know, they did it differently to how the clients were used to. I didn't make a big deal about it. I just like carried on working and accepted things the way they were. But other people won't, you know. And at the end of the day, it isn't fair. And my point is, like in any job, you're going to get people that are trained and are able to train others and able to, you know, keep calm in stressful situations. And then you're going to get people that get upset and people that always expect to get 200% back of what they put 100% into. And companies face a serious problem because now you're in a situation where you're going to fill the quota of maybe, let's say 50 people working, but only 10% of your staff is going to be physically doing the work, and then the others need to be covered by those people that are actually doing the work. So now with the quota, you're gonna have like maybe a less percentage of people that can, versus a quota of people that don't feel that they need to work, and no company can survive like that. So that's the issue that the employers are having. No one is saying that, but I mean, I've worked in that environment, and at the end of the day, in a large company, you don't have everybody that's working. Like, I'm sure you've gone to places where you've seen like 6 or 8 seats and maybe only 3 are filled all the time, and then you find one person is out to lunch, you know? And there isn't anybody to serve you or to help you. You got to wait longer because of that. So yeah, that's the situation that the companies are facing with. And it's difficult because they can't hire all the time. You know, it's difficult to fire people, difficult to find people that are qualified, difficult to make money to pay those people. So it's an issue. Crazy situation. I think I lost Gabe. I wonder if you can carry 2 of these things. Nah, they work the same. Double the issue. Yes, Gabe, that's our situation at the moment.
Lauren Woolridge said still here.
Yeah. So I would suppose, like in South Africa at the moment, like small business would be good. Yeah, our leaders really need to look at how they structure, where the job creation and the gross domestic, the GDP is coming from. But if you look at it like worldwide, it's an issue, it's a problem. Like for me personally, I would think like people need to be fed. Like the unemployed and you know this base income that they're talking about? It should be in place. Everybody should be able to at least have food. But how are they going to implement that by having a complete balanced workforce? That's another story, because who's going to take the risk? At the end of the day, business is risk.
Lauren Woolridge said YAT was your dream before streaming.
I wanted to be a paramedic when I was still young, but then my parents actually got divorced and stuff, so I had to like look after. I had to basically make sure that we had a roof over our heads while I was still very young. And then when things finally got like sorted out, you know, settled, no perfect, then my mom kind of like started getting ill. And yeah, it's difficult to actually take care of somebody and, you know, excel job wise. So I was taking care of her. Yeah. But I think I would have made a good paramedic. But it is what it is.
Lauren Woolridge said, I want to be an engineer.
But what part of engineering do you want to study right now? Because there's a lot of this AI thing. And there's a lot of changes in how things are going to work, like electrically. You're going to go into electric engineering or mechanical engineering? Or is it one now? There's way too many weapons in this season. You don't know what to use. Okay, let's go with these.
Lauren Woolridge said construction.
That's cool. Like what I like about something like that is you'll be able to build like maybe a bridge, and after 50 years or after 100 years, that structure that you created will still be there. That's like awesome. I'm sure there's a building that you'd like to build one day. Wow, this character is really like after I changed the setting, huge difference. Massive difference in movement. But I think I start lagging also like when the character is close to someone else, when there's too many characters close together. I think that's when the network actually comes into play. Did I drive into? I tested this thing in creative. It's pretty mean. This guy blow himself up. There's a crown there. Take that. Okay.
Lauren Woolridge said, what movies do you like to watch?
Well, I was actually talking about movies like on the stream the other day, and I must admit I'm into the Marvel like superhero movies because I suppose I grew up in an era where comics were like really good for the thing. What is? Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm into the whole Marvel thing and weird stories like Wednesday.
Lauren Woolridge said, W. Opinen.
Yeah, just something weird. Cabinet of Curiosity, also pretty nice. I suppose they all fall into that Marvel thing because it is something out of the norm. You know, like it's not as soapy. I'm not into those. I hate them. Touchy-feely stories are not for me. So, oh cool. This is the last fight. I'll go down there and kill that guy. Yo, bruh. Do me a favor and just die. Ooh, GG's. I think the last guy was a bot. I think this guy was a bot.
Lauren Woolridge said, I like some animated movies and most Star Wars movies and shows.
Star Wars is cool, but it also falls in the Marvel category. You know, like how every era has got its hype, and the 70s, 80s, I suppose that was like the spin-off in that hype of the superhero era, and the monster movies era. I suppose it's all like one thing. Did you enjoy watching Superman when there was such a negative hype about it? Because I watched it and I liked it. Although I did enjoy watching James Gunn's Superman as well. So I don't think it's really about the character. I think it's about more of what the character can do. And I suppose the fantasy part of that makes it appealing to watch. Like, there's so much hype about Man of Steel 2.
Said the new Superman?
Yeah, the one with the rubber suit. Like, the old one had the leather suit. And the new one's got the rubber suit, more like the original Superman. And a rude dog. I didn't like that dog. That puppy really needs to be trained. Like I've like had puppies and pets before, but they've never been that disobedient. They wouldn't accidentally kill anybody. But I suppose it depends on how you train an animal. Have you had many pets? I think I gotta go there. Now between these two weapons, the green one's actually better. Oh, nice. And this is the first time I actually found an XOR safe in this location. Chest, sorry, in this location. Please give me... Oh, it was you! Definitely tone down the bots. I wonder how many bots were actually in that last game. Technically, this is a shotgun. Oh, I can't take this because... Okay. Oh dear. I think it was dead before I threw the second one. I see lots of people actually drop the crowns because that puts you in a different matchmaking zone. Maybe it's a good thing he took the crown from me. If I win a game, I should only win one at a time. Well, I'm already an hour into solos. Huge difference in like how tough your lobbies are depending on the modes you play. Like I find if I play like solos, then I don't get such a tough lobby. I do get a lot of bots, yes, but I do run into players as well. I'm getting pummeled all the time. Actually, you can actually tell how many players are in your lobby like there when the game starts. How they move around and how they interact. Obviously the ones that are just dancing, those are bots. That combination, okay, that's a player. That you can see, that's a human person. Can you believe that? Snuck all the way from across the river. I didn't sense him, not once. Wow. I didn't even see, like, when dude opened the door and came in, I didn't even sense him. And I got my footsie stand on, so I should be able to sense players. That's nonsense. But I think it was a bot. I don't think a player would leave the hammer. Don't know why I glitched like that. But I do. You still there, Gabe? Gabe never says goodbye, he just disappears. Alright, thanks for keeping me company, Gabe. Appreciate it. Boom! Oh wow. They're really pushing these hammers down our throats. And yes, you will like it. Hammers everywhere. Everyone should ride a hammer. A shotgun. I think the main thing about the ping thing is that you're kind of like only notified like that you're being shot when half your health is gone. That's probably why it's so difficult to like shoot. Not difficult, but more challenging to shoot a player with a lower ping, because they actually are aware of losing health a lot sooner than a person with a higher ping. I think therein lies nonsense. But I don't think it's got anything to do with this. I think just internet quality. And in time it won't make a difference. I like to believe that. I'll let you know one day if I ever do have satellite internet. But yeah, it's actually cool, like, to have viewers like Gabe that will like inform you of certain things, because he's like in America and he was receiving my shorts. That's cool. It's actually good, like, to have subscribers then, not what the gurus are telling you. That subscribers don't matter. I suppose when you don't interact, like if like watching a video and then you stop watching a certain person's videos, but obviously if you interact regularly with someone that streams, then it's a different story altogether. Who is shooting me? That guy's not even like ahead of me. but it's shooting. That makes no sense. Like, am I lagging that much? Because he was building below me and I was getting shot on the top. Okay, I suppose that's the extent of my lagginess. Okay, so that guy is obviously not a bot. Really staying there for a long time. I never shot against that player. Tell me, buddy. I have learned how to slide with it. Let's drag him out of here. Only one kill. Because at least it's not in the storm. Will they have vehicles here? I don't think so. I really don't think. Oh, yeah. Can I get a good shotgun? Nope. Not for me. Deserve it, you shall get it, but since you don't. Not for you. I love anything that makes me run fast. I should have just started with the end gun. Oh, there's a car. Let's get it. Wow. It's like such a game changer once I learned how to slide. I think there's one other player in my lobby. But yeah guys, my channel isn't a competitive channel. I like play games and I talk to people. Just it happens that to be like on this channel I like to play Fortnite and Warframe, and on the other one play everything else. And that is because the audience is different. Cater to the audience's difference. There's lots of people that enjoy playing Fortnite and maybe are not as competitive as other people. Like to have a conversation while they're doing it. Something wrong with this car. Oh, there's somebody. Oh man! You kidding me? We gotta run. Okay, meowsles, we'll fight that person later. Let's get fixed up. Does he actually get into the... Okay. Okay, there's the other guy. They won't shoot at me. Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting. Wow. He's not gonna shoot at me. He doesn't want to give away his position. see if Meowsles will actually take shots from here. Oh, Meowsicles, let's go. Those guys made peace. I can run into this. Be fighting for an awful long time. Okay, so those guys are definitely not bots. I'll let them finish. Fight the last. Even get here. Man, I didn't even see him. Okay, we're good. Guess we can play again. I think we'll play for 3 hours and then we'll shift over to Warframe. I'll be back in a minute. Right. So either we got one win with the setting, with the change settings. I still do need faster firing weapons. That has been established. Me dying before the building is placed, getting shot in the head while the guy is still climbing the building he is placing. Oh wow. Well, I am playing like today. It's like just under 200 ping. That guy is moving like super fast. Fighting the Flash. But yeah, I don't know how people that play on high ping expect to like go professional. It's like locally, yeah, I suppose if you're playing against someone on the same server, but not even because of the delay. Like the shots will actually land like later. Game can still be fun. Maybe just don't have to take it too seriously. Guys in the bush. What? I can hide behind the curtain, but there's a flag. Wow. That was way too many shots. But anyway, that was a real player. And there's bots hiding in bushes now. You can even tell where the bush is. Don't think. So yes, I noticed that if you're playing on exponential, you do move very robotically. Character does move robotic. And we've come back to my weapon structure and maybe like so. So usually what I do with the, okay, but I'm going to change this to maybe fizz or nothing because I'm going to use all of it now. I'm thinking that is a bot. Like the bot building, like that does the ramp thing and the jump thing. And the reason why I say I think that is a bot, because everybody can't be doing the same thing. It doesn't make sense for everyone to be doing the same thing. And lots of times I actually get beaten by that because they jump out of frame. And my only defense against that is basically boxing up. But yes, when I box up, then you can really see the speed issue. And I learned how to do this. I suppose like the matchmaking firstly is regional. Has to be. Doesn't make sense if it's anything other than regional. at first before it goes like international. And then it looks like this place has been properly rinsed. Live in a place like this. I just sleep here. Funny. It looks more comfortable in my bed. Well, here's what it is. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Oh no. That cancelled. Yeah, the bots are like 2.0s. They're like could possibly be like average players now. That's also really different. Oh dear. I prefer these. Because you just double jump in. I have an Uncle Bob. I had something interesting. Like I'm not a PUBG player, and that's because PUBG plays like really slowly on any device that I've used. And was it? I think it was Asmon Gold. It said that there are players that don't play it like competitively, just for the open world experience. And I don't know, PUBG always seemed extremely competitive when I wanted to play it. But yeah, it depends on where you played from. Pinkish. Well, what is really crazy is that I'm using Hello, is it Halogen controller, and my offset is like 5% on the thumbsticks. There is basically zero drift on the thumbsticks. Ooh. An extremely cheap controller. Wall effects. Someone got him. I don't know if those guys are gonna make it out to the storm. 6 players. Let's see. Fight someone on the other side of the map. Good time. I think that's actually the gold chest. I wasn't going faster. 5 players remaining. Okay, we'll fight in the safe zone. Get on them thing. Could be why. Get off my land. I think I got them both. Well, they're both players. Other one. You take the car. What are you gonna do with it? There's no road. There's... Oh, it's not. Other one is here somewhere. Maybe in the... Be one of those games. No! I had my ammo ready to slam. Okay. That was how it was gonna go. Alright, so we'll play another one.
Hash Shorts with Argentlio. Said please say hello, like and subscribe.
It doesn't give me the option. Okay, yeah, the streams have been like weekends. The streams are normally like quiet, but I do want to play Warframe, and I should play it on the other. You know, I feel like whenever you like look for advice from AI, it always backfires. Okay, maybe that's an unfair assumption, but mostly it backfires. Really went far. It makes more sense to use the crash pads when you have them and the ammo. XR is here. Yeah, oh, XR. At least the shotgun actually, like, the outcome of that fight was predictable. Because sometimes I would use a shotgun and I would shoot forever. Yeah, man, play with this thing, man. Okay, that's bot tactic. There's someone coming in. Big off. I'm sitting there. This. Word, who would do this to my car? I might get a vehicle, yeah. Got a few minutes to fix the shield. A little bit does matter. Right. Definitely was someone, yeah. Not here. No more! Okay, there, man. 3 chests up. I believe that's him. Alright. No ammo there. So with the crash pads, you can strategically like move away, like if you're scrolling through your weapons, and then move to the hammer. This gives you more time like to do stuff. Things go bad, you can always just double jump away. Good move, guy. But that's the ping thing, you know? You don't really know, like, how much of your health you actually have lost. Like, I can barely see that guy. Could barely see that guy. Very impersonal elimination. And imagine getting like eliminated. That was good clapping. This sensitivity really taxes your eyesight. GG's, man. I think that's the guy I just tagged. Okay, that ends my distance killing. Hopping in. Wait a minute. I haven't seen a gold one though. I wonder which way he went. He's so jealous about this jump. Someone shooting me from the left hand side. We'll play one more game. We'll just hunt. Someone there. Someone else there. That's there. Cameras everywhere. Didn't slam. 2 wrecker shots. Okay. But anyway, we'll play some Warframe in a little bit on the other channel. Guys, please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. We do try to make
Hash shorts
everybody
with our
feel at
gentleman.
home.
Said please say hello, like and subscribe.
So basically what we do on this channel is we talk to people while playing games, and we talk about the games and just hang out. So consider saying hi. Oh, oops. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for those of you who have tuned in, and I will see you in my next playthrough, which will be on the other channel in a couple hours. Take care.